So when I start talking, record for a minute. Because that's all I'll be able to post on my Instagram and then just stop it at a minute. Okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, y'all know what time it is. Hold on. Y'all know what time it is. It's that time. I'm in the studio with my live special guest, and tonight I got two special guests, father and son. It's a combination for this one. Let me take this off. But before I get going, before I introduce my special guests in the building, I need y'all to go out there and do me a solid. Go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, like, share, and comment right now. Stop watching me. Go over there and do that real quick, please, and do that. I need y'all support. The more y'all do that, the more I can, move up in the world and be monetized and get to a bigger platform network and everything. And we can get these juicy stories for longer than just an hour. I think an hour is not enough to get the scoops out of people's lives. You know what I mean? To really get in depth. But anyway, with all that being said, CUTTHOAT Radio Podcast, CUTTHOAT. I'm cut the radio podcast. I said CUTTHOAT Radio Podcast, CUTTHOAT. I'm cut the radio podcast. You busy? I'm in the building. Y'all know what it is. I got a special guest with me, and he brought his son with him to talk about their past, present, and future and what they got going on and everything like that in between, the juicy jewels. And thank you for coming in. My special guest tonight, by the way, is Marcus Attwood and SacJitt. SacJitt. What's up, guy? What's going on, guys? What's happening? What y'all in the building? Y'all came to talk to me. Talk to me. What's happening? What's going on? What's up, OG? Thank you for coming by. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for stopping by and telling us your past, present, and future. How you doing?
Thank you, man. I'm blessed and grateful, man.
Good. You look well. You look good. You looking like you sharp as a tack. You know what I'm saying? Got it together.
It's been a journey.
Okay, now.
It's been a journey.
How you living? How was the drive over here?
Man, it was pleasant. You know what I mean? Just, I'm just, man, in a space of gratitude.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay, now.
To be where me and my son is at, you know what I'm saying? It's truly a blessing especially to know where we've come from. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because if you don't know where you came from, how do you even know where you at to even have an idea of where you going?
Right.
Feel me?
Right.
You're like a dog chasing your tail.
Right.
Feel me? You just running in circles with no direction.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's definitely right. That's definitely true. Going right in, straight from that, going into your life. And before I do that, you got some clothing up here and everything like that. You got some stuff going on. You got some stuff really going on and cracking.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get into everything you got going on. Your son is a skateboarder.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Next best thing coming up out of Sacramento.
Okay, now. And we're gonna get into all that juicy stuff over there as well.
Yes, sir.
I can't wait to hear all of this. So going into your lifestyle. Going into you, where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Vallejo, California. 707.
707. Say it backwards. What part of 707 are you from? All over? It's a specific side.
Man, I'm from 707. You know what I mean? Like I done lived in Vallejo, from Vallejo to the Crest. You know what I'm saying? I got deep roots in Vallejo. We started off and at the top of Porter and Magazine at the Palisades, not Hillside Terrace, not Windrush, any of them other names, Palisades. Before it was the Community Center, before it was Patterson, before it was Seabreeze, it was nothing but fields and hills around them apartments. I went to Grant Elementary School before there was a Patterson, and then from that, Grant Highland in the Ville. You know what I'm saying? I had a grandmother in the Ville.
Wow.
You feel me? So I went to, and I had an auntie in the Ville too, stayed right across the street from K1. You know what I'm saying?
What year was this?
Shoot, that was in the 80s. That was in the 70s.
70s.
You know
growing up around that time, was crack around then?
Crack hit in the 80s.
Crack hit in the 80s. Early 80s.
Yeah, but like 84, 85. You know what I'm saying?
84, 85.
But I was tucked away. I was tucked away from seeing that. You know what I mean? Because I grew up in a structured environment. You feel me? And where my peers and my friends was, out past. I had to be in when the street lights came on. You know what I'm saying? We had curfews in my camp.
Was they freebasing?
Yeah.
What is freebase?
I'm saying
You didn't see it.
When I entered the dope game, like mine was already made.
It was already rocked.
It was already rocked up.
You didn't have to go rock it. You didn't have to cook it.
Nah, I bought my bundles already.
You didn't cook.
Up.
You didn't cook.
No,
you're not a chemist.
No,
okay.
I'm not a chef.
Okay, you're not a chef. I cooked. I'm a chef. Self-explanatory. I cooked.
I was like the drive-through, come through.
But this is 85, 86, 87, or you was a little.
I hit the game in the 90s.
90s. Okay, so go back. We can't go so fast. We can't go so fast. Don't go so fast. School. You was tucked away. So school. Did you play any sports or anything like that in school?
I played Little League. I played Babe Ruth.
And this is the hillside, south side of Vallejo.
Yeah. But see, at the 7th grade, we moved from the Palisades to Lofus. We stayed up above Lofus, up to Tuolumne Hill.
Yeah, before all the friendship and all of that?
No, Friendships was there.
Friendship was there.
That was already there.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
So Richardson's Pool,
all of that.
You know what I'm saying?
Was Vallejo together at that time? Was it a time where before it was divided like the hillside, the west side, and south side? Was y'all all growing up and doing like Richardson and all that? Talk to us about that.
As a kid, we spent the night, you know what I'm saying? At other kids' house, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? In elementary school years. Like the separation really didn't come till like late 80s, like 85, 86.
Around the dope game?
Yeah, around the dope game. You know what I'm saying? Is when the separation began. And then into the 90s, you know what I'm saying?
What led, beside the hustling and everything, and this is and I want to know your perspective, what led all of the separation? Like what really did it? Like what really caused it? Was it the money? Was it women?
Women is always a part of it. Women, money, ego, money, power, and prestige. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Bring about separation every time. You know what I'm saying?
What did you? Who did you side with?
I didn't have no sides because, like I said, growing up, you know what I'm saying? My mom, we moved around. So I lived in South Vallejo. I lived in Millersville. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother lived on the corner of Florida and Calaveras.
Okay.
My auntie lived on Louisiana Street.
And
right
that's where you spent kind of some of your.
I lived in the Crest too, on Hyde Street.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I walk out my front door and Nina Vaughn.
I know. And then Buddy and them. Yeah. Because
rest in peace, Buddy.
Right. Rest in peace to my brother. Yes.
I remember when they first moved from Frisco.
Frisco. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Moved right there to that house.
Yeah. Port 2 houses up.
Port 2 houses up.
Tara and Monique right there. Bud Naked and Twine used to break dance in our garage.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Was okay, Booby and them wasn't right there yet?
Nah.
They wasn't right there yet. Okay. All right.
You know
all right. Damn, what year was that?
That was in the 80s. You know, that was when Zap and them used to be at the fairgrounds. They used to come in the summer. Zap and Roger.
Who was all that? I don't even.
Man, that's like I said, you gotta be from that era.
Man, come on, tell us, man. Talk to who's Zap and Rogers. Like who is that?
Zap and Roger, that's the R&B group.
Oh, for real?
But in our time, like the fair was, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So speak up to the mic. So when at this time, because damn, these some juicy stories. Okay, so at this time, 87, 88, 89, y'all at the fair doing all this. This when Mac Dre and all of y'all was like rapping, doing the SIG tapes and all of this?
Yeah, that's when the SIGs was going on. Mac Dre versus Lil Bruce, all that was going on.
I mean, you was around all of that, huh?
Yeah. I seen it. You feel me? But like I said, I didn't stay in it or get in it because as we moved around and growing up, I had partners in every neighborhood, in every hood.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't see, okay, now we live over here, so now I can't be cool with y'all over there. I didn't move like that. I didn't function like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's a lot of folks that didn't move like that growing up, but it was just the ones that stayed from the area and didn't move nowhere. That was like, real, tough about.
You might see me in a dice game in South Vallejo at the park, and then you might see me at another dice game in front of the Marina Vistas, and then you might saw me at another dice game in the Crest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
and that's just how it roll. That's just how you roll.
You feel
That's
me?
that's pretty dope. So growing up in Vallejo, it was just a lot of unity at one point, and then like you said,
A
separation.
lot of diversion.
Uh,
Like I had my own issues though. You
talk
feel
to us
me?
about it. Talk to us
You
about
know
it.
what I'm saying? I had my own issues growing up. Like for me, it was a difficult situation because my last name, right? My last name Attwood. So my last name was a very popular name.
Why?
Right? It just
Okay.
he was the man at GVRD. A lot of people don't know about that. Greater Vallejo Recreation District. You know what I'm saying? Like basically he had keys to the city.
Keys
You know
to
what
the
I'm
city.
saying?
Okay.
So he was a very popular man. So that last name was very popular. You know what I'm saying? But the way that I came about, you know what I'm saying? Like my dad was married twice.
Okay.
And then he had an affair. He had an affair, and that's how I came about. And let me say, I don't use this platform. I don't use any platform to run my, you know what I'm saying, my family through the coals or over the coals or whatnot. I use the platform to express a message. And then I just speak my truth. Like my mom always tell me, son, speak your truth. You know what I'm saying? So I speak what it was like for me growing up as an Attwood. I mean, I was quote unquote like a ghost child. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Why?
Because like I said, I was born because of an affair, right?
Okay.
So my siblings,
how many?
From a particular, it's 7 of us total.
Okay.
Right. So my dad had 3 girls from one marriage. He had a girl and 2 boys from a marriage, and then he had me with my mom, which was the affair, right?
The side piece.
Yeah, that was the affair. You
Side,
feel me?
okay.
So anyway,
not to disrespect your mama.
Yeah. So boom, right? So now my sister and my 2 brothers, they couldn't even mention my name in their household. My name was a forbidden name. You feel me? Because their mom was bitter about the situation. Yeah.
It was a lot going on like that back then. Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
It's still
so
going on
basically,
like that.
I was like swept under the rug. You feel me? But my grandmother, my dad's mom, rest in peace, my grandmother Evelyn, you know what I'm saying? She was my connection rod to that side of my family. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, just imagine growing up in a city. Vallejo back then was a tight-knit community. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew everybody. You know what I'm saying?
They still do, but
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so growing up in the city, hitting junior high school, right? And people knowing more about your family, about your bloodline than you even know. People walking up to you, oh, you are Attwood?
Yeah.
Oh, such and such is your cousin. You kin to such and such. And I'm just doing like this.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
But then when I walk away, I'm like, I don't even know who they talking about.
Right. I got that as because I'm not a Thompson. I'm a Dent. My last name is Dent, but I'm related to the Thompsons. And all my, like you said, the Nelsons and I walk up to me to this day. They still walk up to me and be like, "I know yo."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'll be like, "Okay, yeah, okay."
And then
and keep pushing.
And then so Pop's not in there, right? Like I had a situation that happened.
Wait a minute. Why wasn't he there? Because he just was.
He had his marriage. He had that family.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And to this day, like Saturday night, I was out with the homies at a birthday party.
I seen the picture. Benny bapping them. Yeah, it was
bapping
them. Yeah, that's my uncle. That's up. Yeah, that's up.
So boom, right? I'm with the OGs and stuff, right? Because I was the youngest in the group.
Okay.
Right? And so the one homie, he was like, he's like, yeah, man, da-da-da-da. He's like, yeah, I remember when y'all was over there on Cimarron. I was like, bruh, no, you don't. I was like, I ain't never lived there. I ain't never been a part of that structure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Feel me? I'm like, that's a whole different setup.
Yeah.
But see, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? They get to
yeah.
And then it'd be like, you don't even know what you're talking about. You
yeah.
feel me? Like people say, oh, I remember in Beverly Hills and you was up there. No, you don't. Not me. Because I couldn't even tell you what that house looked like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably not you, but they're because your family.
But they know. They would be like, man, I remember you used to be playing in Beverly Hills.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm like, no, you
don't. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? But then again.
Was you ever in Beverly Hills though?
Nah. No, we was in Palisades, South Vallejo.
That's what I'm okay. So what year is when they called it Palisades? What year was that?
That was in the 70s.
Damn.
60s, 70s.
What year was you born?
I was born in 72.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'll be 50 this year.
Okay. Yeah. You right after, yeah.
So with the absence of my father, right?
Mm-hmm. How many years was he out?
He was gone my whole life.
Whole entire life.
You know what I'm saying? But I had a father figure in the home.
Who was that?
Me? That's the man who raised me. That's who my mom is still married to this
To this
day.
day, okay.
That's who I look to as my father figure.
What's his
You know
name?
what I'm saying? His name is Mr. Williams.
Mr. Williams.
Yep.
Shout out to Mr. Williams for that.
James Williams. You know what I mean? That's the man who raised me. He raised me to the best of his ability. But see, a lot of times what we don't understand is we don't come with a handbook in this as far as raising children. You know what I'm saying? And he only did to the best of his ability what he knew how to be as a father figure. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't knock him for the choices and the bad decisions that I made in my life as an adult. You know what I'm saying?
Follow.
I have my own, like I said, I have my own issues. And I had so much, I wanted so bad to be a part of that Attwood side of my family that I put a block up to him. I wouldn't let him give me or open up to him because I wanted my dad. I wanted my father. You know what I'm saying?
You wanted,
yeah. I couldn't really see the blessing of what God put in my life until years later, and that was when I got sober. You know what I'm saying? Did I realize that? So,
oh boy,
you feel me?
Let's
That's an elephant in the room.
That you just,
you know
wow.
A lot of men can't talk about that.
That's a mouthful. Let's go into that a little bit. What happened?
It was the babysitter's son. You know, a lot of times when that happens,
so it was a female that?
No, it was a man. It was a man. You know what I'm saying? He was high school age. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I was elementary school age. You feel me?
This is a shocker.
And,
this is really a shocker here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so you know, it didn't happen more than once. You feel me?
Whoa.
To the point that, you know, I still as an adult had PTSD behind it.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Lord have mercy.
It's deep. You feel me?
Brother, if you don't,
but I'm a survivor. I'm not a victim.
Okay, so I just wanted to clear the air because I know it could get serious in here. And I know that's an emotional part of your life. And if you don't want to talk about it, by all means, I respect it. Man, I see that you got it under control. So keep going. Yeah, keep going. You keep going. I just want to clear it for my audience to let everybody know it could get deep. And I don't want to lose nobody from what he's getting ready to expose and tell about his personal life. So let's just keep going. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm raw and uncut. I'm transparent with it because it's a lot of men out there that deal with this and don't know how to deal with it, and it tears you up on the inside. I know from experience.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So I share at public level, you know what I'm saying, to let people know you ain't got to go through this by yourself. You ain't got to walk through this by yourself. You feel me?
I'm so glad you came to talk.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Inspiring like a motherfucker.
So I speak all over California. You know what I'm saying? I speak out in Reno. You know what I'm saying? That's what the gift that God gave me. When you understand the assignment, then you know what your purpose is. You know what I'm saying?
And you got the receipts.
And so it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's an experience. That ain't even what made me an alcoholic. That was just an experience. That from that experience, I developed belief systems, and from them belief systems, them became my survival skills. So I'm a self-sabotaging mentality, right? So all my relationships are doomed because I got it in my subconscious mental that you're gonna do something to me. So I gotta protect myself, right? So relationships with men, you know what I'm saying? I used to have issues with hugging. I wouldn't let a man hug me. I give you dap, you know what I'm saying? Shake your hand, but as far as that intimate closeness, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't engage like that, especially if I didn't know you. You know what I'm saying?
So I can see that's a big difference now.
Yeah,
we gave each other dap and hugs. That's because I hadn't even knew any of that. Yeah. And now that you say that, I play back in my mind like, damn, he did just give me a hug. So that's cool. Yeah. You was able to, you know, damn, you dealing with a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
Mentally dealing with a lot. And not to cut off the story, but how old was you?
Elementary school. I would say I was like about probably like third grade, third grade, somewhere like around there.
Oh man, how do you even I mean, I can't say how do you remember, but like
the mental remembers because you know what I'm saying, it's times where your mind, something to trigger your mind and you'll go back to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then with that, you know what I'm saying, your actions and your behaviors, because that's where they manifest. All your actions and behaviors manifest from right here. They start from right here. You know what I'm saying?
So the babysitter got away with this?
Yeah, pretty much. But God dealt with him. God dealt with him because he's no longer living. He died of AIDS.
Oh boy.
You know what I'm saying? God punished him. You feel me?
Boy.
But I had an opportunity in 1997. I had an opportunity. I could have killed him.
Oh boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Glad you didn't.
But I didn't, and this was before my son was even born. You feel me? But
We're gonna get into that.
But I was so messed up in 97, and I just so happened I drove past his house and I caught him. I caught him coming out the front door. And I aimed, you know what I'm saying? And something in me clicked, said, no, just drive off. God gonna deal with this. You know what I'm saying?
And boom.
And I drove off because, yeah, I could have did that, but the devil would have got 2 birds with 1 stone. Maybe I would have killed him, maybe not. You feel me? But I'd have been somewhere doing 25 to life.
I'm gonna come back to that.
Yeah.
Did you graduate out of high school?
I graduated from Vallejo Senior.
Vallejo Senior. What year you graduated?
Class of 90.
Class of 90.
Apaches forever.
Apaches forever. Everybody that's out there that's an Apache, y'all heard him. Class of 90. When you graduated, anything particular happened that year?
I graduated from high school. I jumped off the porch.
Straight into the streets.
Yep.
And, did you dope gang?
Well, it started with partying and hanging out. You know
Where you was hanging out at partying? Give us some good parties back in the day.
I was just partying at like the After 5.
What's the After 5?
The After 5 is a bar. It was a bar on Sacramento and Redwood on the corner. And then downtown at right next to the Empress Theater. It was a bar right there. I can't think of it right now.
They called it. It was a rave after that. They turned it into like a rave thing. Yeah, I remember.
So the Talk of the Town.
Talk of the Town.
That's what it used to be called. So I used to party there. I used to party at the Orbit Room. We call it the Nubian.
The Orbit Room. Where is that at?
That's right there on Solano. Right there on Solano. Like if you coming out of Florida, if you come out of Florida and run along the opposite side of the street, go left. Yeah. And it's like a little strip right there, and it was right inside of there.
I know where the building is at. I know where the building is at.
We used to party at Choice.
Oh, Choice is out of Vallejo.
Yeah.
I remember. Okay, yeah, shit. Yeah. None of them clubs is there no more. They all gone.
Yeah.
They all off the porch. He caught any cases?
Yep.
How many cases you catch?
My first felony was in 19. I turned 21, so it was like 93.
You know, with the depression of the. Well, I ain't gonna say depression, but
that was in my head. You feel me? And I had already had 2 addictions before I ever even touched alcohol.
What was the addiction?
My first addiction was sex.
I almost fucking laughed. I did laugh.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, tell me about that one.
Because, like, okay, so I got this stuff going on in my head, right? About what I done went through, right? And I don't understand how this happened. I don't understand what made this man do this to me, why he did this to me. Am I gay? Am I straight? You know what I'm saying? All these unanswered questions swirling around in my head, right? And so at the age of 12, I snuck away from church. You know what I'm saying? Went to opposite sex, right?
Okay.
And it was a feeling, right? All my life, I've chased a feeling to fulfill a hole in my heart, right?
Okay.
But it's only temporary satisfaction. That's all alcohol or drugs ever do for anybody. It's temporary.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
And so boom, right? But it gave me this feeling. It set off a obsession in my head, right? And it was a way for me to secure within myself that I was straight. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know
okay. I mean? So So conclusion.
So every minimum days or whatnot, I'm trying to get to a girl's house.
So you can get delayed. Okay. Yeah. So it makes sense. It makes sense because you didn't know why he did all of that, and that wasn't something that your body wasn't ready for none of that. Like you didn't want to do none of that. That's not what you wanted to do. Yeah. And he was forced to do that, and so you had to go cleanse yourself. I want to just use that, cleanse yourself and rid yourself from that of thoughts. You had to. I was working down. It's Faces. You know where Faces at the corner, right? I was working at Lowbrow. Yeah. It's on the opposite side. Yeah. I'm pulling in to park, and I see out the big window 2 males kissing. let me give you this. It threw me for a loop. Now it threw me for a loop again. So no disrespect to the community. So what I did was pull over. I had a half of a joint. I lit the half a joint and I watched porno. I had to watch some females touch each other and all of that to regroup because it was like, ugh, you know what I mean? And again, no disrespect to that community, but I and then I had to quit the job. Again, no disrespect to the community. But I feel you, but having to cleanse your thought or your mind because you experienced it physically. I seen it and I had to regroup. So it was just basically you had to regroup.
So that was my first addiction. And then my second addiction was gambling. Gambling, which a lot of people don't realize that gambling sets off the same endorphins in your mind as if you're doing cocaine.
Why was gambling such an addiction though like that?
Because it gave me a feeling. It gave me a feeling. It was a high. It was a rush.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, like I said, I got an obsessive personality. You feel me? So anything that gives me a good feeling, I want more of it. I don't know how to have just one drink,
little bit of it,
and
then
be done. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
No,
you overindulge.
I have one drink, then I'm gonna drink the bottle down.
Oh yeah.
I mean, then I'm looking for the next bottle.
Okay.
You know
you overindulge.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
You overindulger.
I'm undisciplined. You feel me?
No control.
You know so that's what the program helps me to have is discipline.
Okay. You know it makes sense. It makes sense why when I sent you the flyer and you was doing all the promotion, you was into it, like you was really, really zap, 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 zap. Every 2 seconds you was promoting it because you getting that rush, that feeling like, oh, I gotta really, get it together because I want everybody to hear what I have to say. I want everybody to understand where I'm coming from, where I'm at now, and where I'm going in the future.
Yeah.
I think that energy is great. I think that's a good quality to have. A lot of us don't.
Yeah.
But you come from trials and tribulations, and what made you have that quality is because of the trials and tribulations. I
wouldn't change nothing about my life.
That's a win-win.
Nothing about my life because everything
I respect that.
Everything that I've went through, I've grown through, and it's made me the man that I am today.
I respect that, man.
The son that I am today, the father that I am today. You know what I'm saying?
I respect that. I respect that, Marcus. You come here with the I thought you was coming here to brand and everything like that, but you did get personal, you did get deep, and I didn't have that question on my list. I had no idea you was gonna drop that one on me. Prison. Talk to us about prison. How long you do?
Well, this last time I did 20 months.
So 2 years.
Yeah.
Before that though, okay, so how many times have you been?
Man, between 1997 and let's say 1998. That's when I first went. So between 1998 and 2015 or 2017, when I walked out of Pelican Bay this last time, I've done time in 20 state correctional facilities.
20 state correctional.
So to society, they would deem that as institutionalized, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what societies don't understand, I was conditioned, and it wasn't conditioned by my parents or anything like that. I was conditioned by this.
Your mind.
You know what I'm saying? I was trapped inside my head all my life.
Panopticon.
Right?
You had a panopticon.
Yeah. So it conditioned me to thrive in a controlled environment.
First person ever on Cutthroat Radio podcast to have a panopticon. I'm sorry to cut you off. That just brings something in my head. You thought in your own, you played these games in your own fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, you fucked your own mind up.
Mm-hmm.
The shit that you went through had you thinking
self-delusion,
just like fucking yourself up. Like you was in your own way. Excuse me. God damn it, I done got excited. I done dropped the damn. You got in your own way.
I am my own problem. That's the first step in Alcoholics Anonymous. You know what I'm saying? Alcohol was just my solution that no longer worked. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Alcohol was not the problem.
You are the problem.
I'm the problem. You
right.
feel me? And
that alcohol adds to it.
Because guess what? A lot of people think alcoholism is this fluid inside the bottle, which is pink lemonade, by the way, right?
Thank God for that.
You know what I'm saying? So, no, that's not alcoholism. Alcoholism is right here between these two things we call ears, my brain. That's what alcoholism is, right? So my brain ain't changed, right? My brain is still the same brain before I ever even touched alcohol, right? As you see, I said I had 2 addictions before I ever even touched alcohol.
Gambling and sex.
You see what I'm saying?
Got you.
So it just switched. You feel me? It switched over from that to that.
You just
feel
latched
me?
over to something else.
Yes, and that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people, oh, well, at least I ain't doing that no more.
Yeah, but
At
you
least I ain't
doing something
that.
else. You got a new habit
You
now.
obsessing over something
else. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So that's the generational curse that you talking about trying to break now.
Well, breaking the generational curse, like from alcoholics to you know, father and son, you know what I'm saying?
Having a poverty-stricken
You know what I mean?
background.
Just well, I'm gonna tell it like this. My mom busted her butt. She never went on welfare. Raising 2 kids and then 3 kids. You feel me?
Okay.
She never went on welfare. She never accepted assistance. None of that. So
Okay.
I didn't find out about food stamps until I went into the streets.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I never seen brown money or whatnot.
And they was paper food stamps.
Yeah.
They was paper.
Yeah.
They
You know
wasn't
what
the
I'm saying?
card now that you do the card. No,
you know
it
what
was
I mean?
paper.
So,
Yeah.
so my mom, I didn't see that with my mom. You know what I mean? She busted her butt day in, day out to give us the best that she, you know what I'm saying, could possibly
Shout
give.
out to your mom.
You know
Boy,
what I'm
and
saying?
it was some rough times back.
Yeah. You know
growing
what
up
I'm
then.
saying? So, you know, I don't have no excuses as far as the things that for how my life went as an adult. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I chose my pathway. I chose my journey that I went.
You've been
know
in
what I'm
20
saying?
fucking correctional facilities. Like, what's some of the experiences in there? Like, what happened?
I mean,
Did you have to? I know you had to
I-
put a knife in a nigga.
I mean, nah, not
No thumps,
necessarily.
no
I mean,
fights?
I had thumps in there. You feel me? But for the most part, like I stay away. I'm like a loner. You feel me?
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
I see that.
Like I know a lot of people, but I don't mess with a lot of people. My circle is small. You feel me? And it was the same way in prison, which what kept me out of BS. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I just
No gang affiliation.
No.
No,
You feel me?
no.
When I hit the pen, they asked me where I'm from, 707, period. They said, "Well, you from what part of Vallejo?" I'm from Vallejo, period. End of discussion. That's what it is.
That's what it is. No
You know
crest
what I'm
side,
saying?
no hillside, no rat.
Man, I'm from Vallejo, man. 707 car. You know what I'm saying?
The 707 car.
That's what it is. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
So
Seen a lot of us in there. Was it a lot of us in there?
I done seen a lot of homies in there. A lot of homies in there. You feel me? A lot of homies are still in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed that I only did bank deposits. You know what I'm saying? Like I did 19 months here. I did 20 months here. I did 18 months here. You know what I'm saying? So that's like bank deposits.
Yeah.
In and out.
You walking it
out.
out. You walked off 18 months. Yeah.
Uh-huh. You feel me? But
they got cats in there using.
I'm gonna tell you something, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was a lesson in that valley, right? And I never learned the lesson in the valley. So that's why the valley kept repeating, right?
Okay.
They say when the student is ready, the teacher will appear, right?
Damn.
And so life is a classroom. Life is a continuous classroom, right?
Okay.
And my son is my teacher. Even though I'm older, I'm his father, but my son is my teacher.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So therefore, your teacher's gonna come in all shapes and forms, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when we don't learn the lesson, guess what? The lesson gonna repeat again, except your teacher gonna be different, and the consequences is gonna be more severe. The consequences keep getting severer. So this last time when I went in, I made it up my mind. I was done. You know what I'm saying? I talked to my son on the telephone. I told him, I said, I will never leave you like this again. When Dad come home, I will never leave you like this again. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like I put myself in a position to be taken from him for 20 months. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
By my own selfish reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't look at trying to get that 20 months back because God just gave me 5 years, out of state correction. And my last drunk lasted 5 years. You know what I'm saying? I was at cirrhosis of the liver. You feel me? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I done lived a real fast life. I done been married 3 times. You know what I'm saying?
What happened to all of that?
Inside of 7 years.
Huh? What happened to the marriages? Like they just didn't work?
It was for the wrong reasons.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I was going in and out of jail, scared of doing time alone, wanted to make sure I had somebody, but a piece of paper ain't gonna hold somebody loyal. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it was always for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
How can I give love and I don't even know how to love myself?
Oh boy. Woo.
Huh?
Woo.
I mean, I'm in love with the ideal of love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When did your son come into play? When did you have him?
My son came into play in in 2003. No, not 2003. That's when he started skateboarding. My son was born. When was you born? I just went blank.
I know you didn't.
2009.
2009.
No sound.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They talking about no sound on there. Oh man, hold on. Keep going.
All right. So yeah, my son was born in 2009, February 3rd, 2009.
Okay.
And so my baby boy, what I always wanted, you know what I'm saying? My junior. You know,
Where's the mom at?
she's out here. She's out here in Sacramento. And shout out to his mom, like, you know, because a lot of people just see me and my son, you know what I'm saying, whatnot. But, you know what I'm saying, his mom is very much a part of Team Attwood skateboarding. She's an amazing job, you know what I'm saying? We co-parent. And I'm so grateful for that we able to co-parent. And you know what I'm saying, it's for the best interest of my son.
I'm gonna get him over here since we got his son in here. I'm gonna shift gears real quick, and we're gonna finish up with Marcus in just a second. Well, let's get his son over here. Let's get his son over here, and let's talk to his son a little bit. What's happening, young man? Young dog, you skating, man. I'm hearing a lot of good things about you. I got him on the hot seat, y'all. I got this young man right here. He go by. Introduce yourself.
What's up? My name is Marcus Attwood Jr.
And then what you go by? What's your skate name?
My Instagram name is SacJitt.
SacJitt. Why do they call you SacJitt?
One of my good friends, he's a filmer, and he just like, I was in a phase where I was changing my name a lot on Instagram.
Okay.
And he just texted me and told me to change it to SacJitt. And it just kind of just stuck. And yeah.
And you just roll with it.
Yep.
Okay. That's what's up. You got a logo for SacJitt?
No.
You haven't created a logo or nothing like that? I see you got something you ready to show me. So what you got here in your hand?
Oh yeah, this is a Thrasher magazine.
Thrasher magazine, everybody pay attention.
Yeah, skate magazine.
Mm-hmm.
And I got like a page in it.
Do you now? Let's see. Let's go through this page. Show me something now. We got a real professional skater here. Beat your heart out, Tunchi. And y'all know, for those that are slow, Tunchi is Lil Wayne, just in case anybody was wondering where that name came from. Where you at? How old are you, though?
13.
13. What school you go to?
Homeschool, and I go to Visions Education.
Okay. Are you like it doing the homeschool thing, or are you not ready to go back to regular school yet, or no, or what?
No, we decided to do homeschooling because it's better for my skateboarding.
Okay, so you're a full-time skateboarder.
Yeah.
Okay, now. Okay, where you at? Where you at? What you got?
This page.
This page, right? Oh, wow. Look at that. He got a whole little section here.
Yep, it's in Europe.
This is in Europe. This boy across seas. He's abroad. Eat your heart out, Lil Wayne. I got a young, inspired, or what's his name? Kick Push. What is Lupe Fiasco? You ain't got nothing on Cutthroat Radio podcast. I got a real skater right here in the streets, 24 hours a day, and he done been abroad. Let me get the article. He done been abroad. So y'all, let me just show y'all real quick. You know, I like to floss on y'all. Get that over there. Get that over here. And this is Marcus Attwood Jr., better known as SacJitt. So, and that's dope. That is really dope, man. So tell us about the experience when you was out there.
It was very cool seeing like how other people are and like how they are. It's cool.
Was they talking funny to you?
Yeah.
And did you laugh at a lot of the language when they was talking to you?
Sometimes their accents.
The accent was throwing you off a little bit, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Because I knew it threw me off too. Danish. Okay. So what's some of the foods you was out there eating?
I didn't really try that.
Nothing. What you ate? McDonald's out there?
Yeah.
You went straight to Americanized food, huh?
Yep.
How long was you out there for?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. You and your dad was out there?
No, it was me and my skate team, Pizza Skateboards.
Pizza Skateboards. They from out of Sac?
Yeah. We went to Copenhagen, Denmark, and then Paris, France.
He has been abroad before I have. Before a lot of us on this feed right here. He's been abroad. You got a passport, all the green card. Well, not green card, but the passport, everything.
Yeah.
Wow, he is. I need to get my game together. I ain't even got none of that shit. I really got to put it together. So you like skating? Anything else that interests you?
No, not really.
No.
No, maybe like modeling.
Modeling,
Yeah.
Entertainment, basically.
Yeah.
Get into the entertainment. This is a good form of entertainment too, to tell your story and everything like that. I'm glad you came and talked to us too, man. I appreciate that. You know, it's that's dope. You got any sponsors?
Yeah, I picked up a couple.
What's the sponsors? Can you talk about it? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what's the sponsors?
Pizza skateboards, Nike.
Nike picked you up.
Yeah, Nike.
Where the money at? Give me some money. Hey, break bread with your real folks. I was playing. And what? Who else?
Pig Wheels, Thunder Trucks, PLA Skate Shop.
Wow. They donate like skateboards and all of the accessories and everything.
They just like hook me up with whatever I need, like Lurk Hard clothing.
They do your clothing line? You got clothing line too, y'all. Just so y'all don't know. The boy even got his own professional clothing line. Now, this is my personal shirt, so I haven't opened it. As a matter of fact, since it's mine, let's get it open. Let's open it so we can show our audience out there what this little man is. He's a businessman. They turned their name, and they even got a picture on the back. He turned his name, and first off, the name just was like something they was just saying to themselves, Team Attwood. They was just saying that, like, you know, team what's the movie Twilight, when they was doing Team Jacob and Team what's the name? Team whatever the other vampire name was. That was just something they was doing as a family. You know, Team Attwood is their last name is Attwood. So they took that, branded it, and called it the skating. Now, that's, if you don't think that ain't innovating and very, dope to really, do something with your son that he liked to do and create a business out of it. Like, he loves to skate. Why not start a family business with it? And that's what they did. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And then you got him on the back of the shirt. He on the thing. Now, do you ever fall?
Yeah, a lot.
Have you ever broken any bones or anything?
No, I haven't. I mean, I've dislocated this thumb.
Ouch.
And my friend just popped it back in a place. We didn't go to the hospital.
And you just went right back to skating?
Yeah. And
Tough Guy Tuesday.
Sprained my ankles a couple times, but that's it. No broken bones.
Okay. You're a Tough Guy Tuesday. Ladies and gentlemen out there, SacJitt, man. SacJitt. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming over here and talking to us and staying focused on the objective and everything like that. When is your next competition? You got competitions coming up?
No. No.
Just practicing, always practicing?
Yeah, just practicing.
Where do you normally practice at?
I'm
pretty sure you don't want to probably give up your personal location, but out here in Sac?
Yeah, out here in Sac, Rancho Cordova, there's like a good skate park.
Okay.
And then downtown, there's a good one.
Okay.
Indoor.
Okay, indoor. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Does it cost to get in, or?
The indoor, it costs $3, but I have some friends that work up there, so they let me slide for free sometimes when they're working. He
even got the hookup. You see that? This boy is dope. That's what's up. Is this a magazine that is going on currently, or is this something from back in the day?
No, it was the January.
Oh, this is from January. Oh, this is from this year.
Yeah.
January issue. Excuse me. So you got more issues to come. Okay.
Oh yeah, I was in Florida, in Tampa at a contest, and we were just like, we were done skating, we were gonna go get some food, and I was in the car, we were getting out, we were parking, and I was just on Instagram, and I was looking at one of my friend's stories, and it was just me in the magazine. I didn't even know what magazine it was. I didn't know it happened. It just surprised me.
Wow. Yeah. And then how'd you find the magazine and everything? Like, how'd you go about getting it?
I asked my friend which month it was, which issue it was.
All of that good stuff.
Yeah.
You contacted these people?
Yeah.
And so are y'all working on?
Or no.
No, you haven't contacted. You should. Why? You should reach out to them.
Yeah, because my sponsors did all of it. Pizza, they did all of it and helped me out.
Oh, okay. Dang.
I didn't even know it was gonna happen.
Dang, that's dope, man. You already a legend in the making. You're history in the making. Wow, man. I'm glad I got you here first. Your first live interview.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay now. Okay. Well, when you make it big, because I know you will, go ahead and write me off on the line, give me my credit and everything like that. I don't need no money. Just, shot me out in the credits for the first interview.
Yep.
But no, that's good though, man. I did I hit that? I did too. Jesus Christ. But that's okay because we're coming to an end anyway. And I got you here. So anyway, school is very important.
Yeah.
Education is very important. And I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure your dad stresses that very much so.
Mhm.
So you hit the books hard and then you go out and do your thing, skate.
Yep. Just wake up, eat breakfast.
What's the type of breakfast you eat?
Sometimes like breakfast sandwiches.
Okay.
Like that.
Is it on a healthy hype or does he just let you go and do your thing?
Just let me go do my own thing.
Okay, that's what's up. Pops is kind of lenient with you a little bit, huh? Yeah, okay. Straight A's?
Like A's and like C's and B's.
Okay.
No, I'm not failing though.
Okay. I wasn't snooping around like that, but that's good. I'm glad you on top of your A game and handling the books and everything, and you got something, a good future. Excuse me. What else could we come, see you in the future? What got going on? What's your next moves?
I don't know. Maybe just make my own little videos, just me, like on Thrasher on their YouTube, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Go on more trips, go to contests.
Okay. All right. So, with that being said, we're gonna switch back over to your dad and clear this out and get out of here for the evening because I got to get back to the grind and the hustle. But it was good to meet you. Likewise to and I just want to give you a very good special shout out to all the stuff that you're doing and give you your flowers while you're here and doing your thing, man. Just continue to strive to be the best you can be. Stay educating yourself. Listening to your father and at the same time paying attention to what's going on out here in this world because it's a lot of stupidity.
Yeah.
And I know he talked to you about it. So just stay focused on that objective. And I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. God bless.
Yep.
All right. Don't forget to have.
Yeah.
Well, you won't pull them off. Well, that's dope. You got a son and a little mogul in the making.
Yes, sir.
Wow. You got nothing. He got a lot of stuff here. If you want to promote, go ahead. This is the time to do some promotion.
We got merch, we got hoodies, you know what I'm saying, right there. Our hoodies, they come in different colors.
Let me see. While you pulling them out, I'll keep throwing the promotion. Y'all got different colors right there. Bow. We got red, blue, Crip and blood. Bow. Oh, I like this one. This is a nice design.
You got red with the dual print.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. To give that a little extra little effect. Set that there. Set that there.
Colors.
Different colors. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, the promotion don't stop. And let me go here. Return home. I gotta refresh this. I hate that my thing just kind of clicked off. It's a lot of comments over here. Jesus.
Yeah, we in the booth. Shout out.
Everything. He got all
entertainment, man. My big bro out of Vallejo, California. It's a lot of real solid cats up out of Vallejo. But that cat right there, man, real solid dude, man. He really behind me and my son. You know what I'm saying? He paid for the plane tickets for me and my son to go to Tampa, Florida. You know what I'm saying? In a moment's notice. You know what I'm saying? He made it happen. I mean, shout out to TY Entertainment. Shout out to my big bro Ned, OG Ned Hillside. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, You got all love.
Man.
Yeah, it's all love.
Like, man, see this word team?
Yeah.
Right? This team is an acronym. You feel me? Team means together.
Each accomplishes more.
Together, everyone. Together, everyone. Together, embrace any member. That's what it is. Together embrace any member.
Got it.
So everybody is essential. Everybody is equal. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's no I's in the word team. You know what I'm saying? At all. So, you know what I mean? I'm thankful. I'm thankful to everybody that's behind us, that's pushing behind us. My cousin Erica Fields, you know what I'm saying? She stepped up, and it's a trip because I walked into a bar one day, right? I walked into a bar and she approached me. right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, man, you need to start a clothing line, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was a trip that she came at me because my wheels was already turning about doing this. You know what I'm saying? And so I knew that was a sign from God to like, man, let's launch.
And
Let's,
then boom.
you know what I'm saying? We started Halloween week. We officially started taking orders on Halloween week. And between Halloween week and New Year's Eve, we pushed out over 300 hoodies. That's just hoodies. You know what I'm saying? In that short period of time. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that was just word of mouth through the Instagram or whatnot. You know, if you want to order merch, you can go to the clothing line at Team Attwood Skateboarding. It's Team Attwood SB _. You know what I'm saying? That's the clothing line page. Team Attwood SB _. You can inbox me on there, and we do pre-order sales. You know what I'm saying? And the merchandise is quality. Everybody is complimenting the quality of the merchandise. You know, the material is soft. You can wash it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. They're not going to bead up. You ain't going to get them little balls on there or whatnot. It's good quality material.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you guys coming in and telling y'all story. We really like I said, we really didn't really, get too deep and scratch the surface, but breaking the generational curse, and that's what you're doing. You're showing your son it's a different way out there. He already inspired by seeing the different way out there, and you giving him different avenues to generate revenue on top of what he loves to do. That's a win-win. It's a win-win. You've turned and I see a lot of comments on here. You've turned your whole entire background around. You've made so many different changes. You've already broken the generational curse by just not doing what you used to do, not getting obtained by law enforcement, showing your son it's a different light, starting businesses, Black self-made. Yeah, you went through the light. I mean, you went through the dark to get to the light. Yeah, you went through trials and tribulations. Yeah, the opposition always tried to stop you, but you never gave up.
The opposition is right here.
Yeah.
The opposition is right here.
Yep.
If you think that your competition is this person right here, then you already lost. You already lost the race.
Because your competition is you.
Your competition is right here.
Yep.
Because this is where you're going to talk you out of doing whatever it is that you're thinking about doing. This right here will talk you out. Fear will talk you out. You know what I'm saying? So that's your competition right there, not another person. That's why all the envy and jealousy or whatnot, if you got envious or you jealous of somebody else, your focus is in the wrong place. You know what I'm saying? If you so focused in your lane, you don't got time to worry about what this person doing over here, what this person doing over here, because you focused in your lane and all your energy is going in this direction. Boom, forward. You know what I'm saying?
And that's called tunnel vision and not allowing nobody to like rent negative or rent space in your mental hotel with that negativity. And that's a good quality to have as well. Just staying focused on the objective at hand. And that's what you are doing. And you showing your son the same thing.
My son got that.
Yeah.
When I came home from prison, my son was rooted, grounded, and he was already blazing his trail. My son got discipline. He got focus. He got commitment. You know what I'm saying? Dedication. He know what he want.
Determined.
He got his own style. He got his own swag. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And everything was set. You feel me? So it was just nothing but for Dad to follow the trail. Follow the trail that he already blazing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And that's dope. Dad and son, y'all got a combination here tonight. CUTTHOAT Radio Podcast. CUTTHOAT. I'm Cutthroat Radio Podcast. I said CUTTHOAT Radio Podcast. CUTTHOAT Cutthroat Radio Podcast. I am your host. Thank y'all for this episode tonight. Not to say that we not gonna come back and it won't be a good part 2 and the part 3 and so on and so forth for this man and his son to come back and tell more of their journey, because I know this wasn't enough to tell their life story, not at all. But we scratched the surface and we got some jewels out of him, and he was able to open up and get deep. So thank you. We
appreciate
very
you.
much.
We appreciate you for having us on
very
here
much, Mark,
and giving us this opportunity.
Absolutely. When you reached out to me, I was I was doing so much stuff, and I continue to do so much stuff. When you reached out to me, I was like, "Yep, let's do it." And you made it here. So I thank you, man. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the stuff that I'm doing is just trying to open my platform to everybody to just, have somewhere to quote unquote thug mansion, like Tupac said. You know what I mean? We got a place we can go. You know what I mean? So thank you, man. I appreciate you coming in, and we're gonna get the fuck up out of here tonight, man. I see y'all when I see y'all. And he will be back with his son with updates and everything like that. It's just my hour is up and I gotta get out of here and pay the bills. You dig what I'm saying? Yada die. You busy?
So you got a lot of comments on there, huh?
Yeah, on the here on the YouTube.